Aruna, male 33 years. We recovered soldier camouflage uniform from them and AK-47 magazine. They are fully kitted. You recollect that the last time we paraded suspects, we had some individuals in possession of military uniform. And we want Nigerians to be very, very careful of dealing with people. When you see them on uniform, you want to relate with them. If you are not sure, ask questions. Mohammed Bello and Yaya Runa were arrested in Ankumi, Kogi State, following a tip-off about their involvement in criminal activities. Both suspects resided in a remote area of the bush in Ankumi. Intelligence reports indicated that a notorious kidnapper known as Julie from Kaduna had visited them, bringing along soldier camouflage uniforms for them to carry on with their operations. Acting on this intelligence, our operatives conducted a raid on their hideout in the bush, resulting in the arrest of Bello and Aruna. It was discovered that Bello's younger brother had been an ally of Julie, the one who supplied them the camouflage uniform and other materials for their various operations before being neutralized by operatives about 4 years ago. The successful arrest of these suspects highlights the effectiveness of intelligence-led operations and the Nigerian Police Force's commitment to combating banditry and kidnapping and other heinous offenses. Efforts are ongoing to apprehend the fugitive, that Julie, and dismantle any remaining elements of this criminal network. Bello, when I call you, answer me. You hear English? Turanci? What is your name? Tell us some. What did they do? Katuriani. What are you doing with soldier uniform? You be soldier? Now, do you get him? Ask her what he say, make you take and they do.
Kayan ba na ba na Juli ne. Da Juli. A'a ni ban min shi ya gudu a gidana shi Juli. Da aka zo dama ya kira ni a waya a no number yace tambayi shugabanmu na Fulani zai dawo a sashi ya rance da Qur'ani ya basata. Tun bara da ya gudu bai dawo ba sai bana. Ya zo ran Talata na je gari zan gaya ma shugabanmu na raba ta suka kwaso masu suka ya kai masu 50 yana a gidana na ji da ya ga masu suka sai yawa sai ya gudu sai ba jikanci a wurin.
Interpret now.
Kaji duk wannan wuri guda muke bayanin guda ne.
Benga no hear you. Somebody interpret so Benga.
Wannan kayan wannan farilla wanga na Juli ne. Wannan ka'ida na Juli ne. Juli shi da ka. Wannan ba na bane nashi ne. Na Juli ne wannan.
What's he doing with the uniform?
Shine yazo ran nan din ilda kama a ce sun zo da kafa ne ba sun zo da yawa ba da za su kama shi da wannan kaya. To da sun ka zo da yawa da masu suka.
Ka gaya mana abin da ka faɗa mana me suke da kayan da shi da Bello da Kunso.
Abin da za su yi da kayan.
Me suke da kayan? Ka faɗa abin da suke da kayan.
Wannan kaya dai ko wannan kayan da ko da mutum ya gan shi da ya san ba na gaskiya ba ne tunda dai ba na shi ba ne ba na juli sai
Me kuke
juli
yi
ba
da shi?
wannan haide ko na kidnapping haka
Su ba suke zuwa da shi?
shi juli adda shi
Da waye?
shi juli shi yake zuwa wajen wanga
Da waye? Kai bayani mana.
da juli shi juli din dama ka san na ce
Shuri
ma
da waye? Kan bincika sunan su.
juli
Eh.
dama shi kaɗai ne yake zuwa
Shuri
wajen
da waye?
wanga
Da waye?
What is he saying? Interpret now, this man. Because people are listening to.
He said the uniform.
kayan gaba ɗaya na
Okay. What are you doing with this?
juli ne
What are you doing with the ammunition? Let's come now.
Me kake da harsashi? Da magazine da aka ne gani a hannunka.
What are you doing with it?
gaba ɗaya kayan na juli ne kana ce ko
He said the magazine and the uniform belongs to Julie.
nashi
Anyway, gentlemen of the press, we arrested them as kidnappers in the bush, and is a follow-up to an operation we carried out 4 years ago, where one of the members of the gang was actually killed in the bush. So it's the same set of people, and we are still working on them anyway. With what you can say, you agree with me that they are in possession of this military camouflage uniform to carry out their operations, perhaps to deceive security operatives, to impersonate, and to do whatever they want to do. We are having them with us. We are going to get other members of the gang, and we can assure you very soon we are bringing them back for another press briefing. Please return them. Umar Abubakar, 20 years. Within, we were able to recover 460 rounds of GPMG live ammunition. Why are you a honey? Gentlemen, they just brought this one now while we are doing this parade. It's as fresh as any yogurt milk. He was freshly arrested on the heels of credible intelligence while trying to transact and supply ammunition to bandit camp in Kaduna. You can imagine where we have 460 live rounds of GPMG live ammunition. That could be so deadly. Like I said earlier on, that we are happy we are getting these gun runners, we are getting these illegal dealers who supply arms and ammunition to these criminals. He was arrested not quite long, just today, on his way to Kaduna to supply this large number of ammunition to bandits in their camp in Kaduna. Umar Abaka, Bashi Mike Mana, Danusi Mike. Where are you from?
daga Zamfara.
Zamfara. What are you doing with this ammunition?
Ni sako ne za a bani.
It's a message. You give me the message.
Wanda zai bani shi direba ne. Ban san suna ne ba.
The person that gave to him is a driver. The message here is want to appeal to our commercial drivers and those who are into the business of transportation to be vigilant. What they do is when the main bandits move with ammunition, they can easily be noticed and arrested. So they transport their weapons to younger ones that ordinarily you will not notice. You can see this young man, he sent us a message. They packaged the ammunition, handed over to him, and handed this young boy over to a driver to take him to Kaduna. So I want to appeal to our drivers at various parks and garages. Let us be mindful of the loads, luggages we carry. You can help us. We are appealing to you because the driver that picked this young man possibly could have had some questions because the load must be very heavy. 460 rounds of GPNG live ammunition is heavy. You couldn't have told the driver that his ordinary clothing they have inside the bag. Let us always be mindful of things like this. And I'm sure the driver must have negotiated for higher money because the load is heavy. You are interested in the money to get for a very heavy load, not mindful of the content and possible criminal acts they want to use the load for. I think there's need for us to call on our drivers too, to help us, to be mindful of people like this at various parks and garages. If that driver had been arrested, if that boy had been arrested while in that driver's vehicle, the driver too will be in a problem now. Because you won't be able to explain why you are transporting or conveying a suspect who is a gun runner. So you as a driver, if you fail to expose them, and if they are caught around you, you are going to face the music as well. Ada? For no possession of firearms and recovery of police rifle, Adamu Umar Egede, male 30 years. Egede. Let him talk there, please. Don't bring him close to us. Let him talk from there. IRT, acting on credible human intelligence, proceeded to Gidan Abe village along the Abuja-Kaduna Expressway. The operation resulted in the successful arrest of Adamu Umar, a 30-year-old resident of Gujini village, Maraban Babo, Kagako local government area of Kaduna State. Adamu was found in possession of one AK-47 rifle loaded with rounds of live ammunition. He was subsequently taken into custody and brought to the place for further interrogation and a thorough investigation. It was later revealed that the rifle was a service weapon belonging to a police officer who had been dismissed due to the loss of that same rifle. Egede confessed to attacking the police officer and dispossessing him of the weapon. I think the team investigating this can come up with a report to see if possible we can review the case of that man if it is not a bad case. The circumstances within which the rifle was taken must still be in a gallant or professional way. If not, we may not be able to recall the policeman. But if it was a clear case and he actually fought gallantly, possibly we can review that case because the rifle has been found. The rifle has been found. So I want to appeal to the DCRT to please let us dust the case file. Let us work with the provost marshal to see what we can do if possibly this policeman can be reinstated, if he has a very good case. I've been told that they have sent for him, and possibly they are going to, it's always in the news that people are kidnapped along the popular Lokoja, Abuja, Okene, Lokoja, and along many routes in Kogi State. These people are here today. They embarked on their criminal activities about 4 years ago and have since orchestrated 4 successful kidnappings. The suspect received 1 million naira in ransom from their first and second operations, 300,000 naira from the third, and 2 million naira from the fourth operation. Their criminal activities came to an end following a fierce gun battle with our operatives, during which they were captured after exhausting their ammunition. The successful apprehension of these suspects marks a significant victory in the fight against kidnapping and robbery in this particular region, particularly in some of the areas in Kogi State. Muhammad Abubakar. Okay.
Muhammad muna yin kidnapping ne daga Asawa, daga Kogi. To dona tuma na kidnapping. Kidnapping. Sata ne na yi gani kidnapping an ka zo an kama da an uwa na sayar lissaho ne a ciki yace muna yin aiki gaba ɗaya wuri guda. To shi ne an ka zo an ka kama shi da an ka zo aka kama ni an ka taho da munan. Muyi Beni wajen Beni muyi da na waje muyi kidnapping waje Beni. Sai na waje Ukele. Sai nan wajen Neja wajen Bangi.
Let somebody just.
He says it's into kidnapping and armed robbery. They have kidnapped in Benin, Delta, and Kogi State, respectively.
Okay, that's all right. Thank you. They have confessed to us, but we just want members, gentlemen of the press, to take note of that. That these people, as you can see, they are from Zamfara State, operating in Kogi. So they have moved a very long distance. Criminal conspiracy and robbery, one chance again, coming on board. Can I have my guest, Chukudi and Okeke? On 16th April 2024, based on intelligence and interception from the tactical our unit, intelligence unit, the operatives of IRT successfully arrested 3 notorious arms dealers: Clement Joshua, Raymond Emanya, Ishaya Ajiji Musa, and we have additional 2, Danlamin Mohammed, Aliyu Salisu. The suspects, they are residents of Plateau State. They have confessed during interrogation to be part of a gang that supplies arms and ammunition to criminal elements in Plateau State, Bauchi State, Gombe State, Taraba State, and Benue State. We were able to recover so many arms from them and other dangerous weapons, berets and the likes. We are still working on this suspect. I want to urge gentlemen of the press. I've been told by the DC that we still need to do more work on them, but we have been able to arrest them. They are helping us to arrest other members of their gang and those who work with them in various states, particularly in Plateau State, Bauchi, Gombe, Taraba, and Benue State. We're having a clue that the operations are extended to other states that have not been mentioned here. But from all indications, we are still going to continue our investigations on them so that I can still bring them back with additional arrested members of their gangs. We are still on them. Our operatives are on the field as I speak to you. But you can see what we have recovered from them: weapons and accoutrements, possibly being used to deceive security operatives at their various points. You can see caps, you can see bow and arrow. They even have torchlight, they have bulletproof jackets, they have guns, and we are able to recover live cartridges from them. These men have been terrorizing Plateau State, Bauchi State, Gombe, Taraba, and Benue State. So people in these states, I think you're going to have a sigh of relief to an extent that these ones have been taken away from circulation for now. I want to appeal to others like them to desist, because the long arm of the law will catch up with you. You can only run, but you cannot act. Can we have the number one? Can we have the most senior officer among them to talk to us?